You meet someone new. You find them fun and trustworthy, and after a few conversations, you both find out that you two could be a perfectly good match for each other. So, you both decide to give this relationship a try. Things feel good in the beginning, but very soon, everything starts going down the drain. You find out that your current partner is treating you exactly the same way as your ex did. Though they both are two different people, then how could they both treat you the very same condescending way? Well, I will tell you why that happens. It's not because of your ex or your current partner. It's not because all men like cheating. It's not because they both are miserable people who are never grateful for what they have. Whether it's your boss, your coworker, your lover, or your mother, they all make you feel the same way, unworthy and unvalued. The problem here in all these relationships is you and only you, nobody else but you. You have a weak self-concept, and that's the only reason you are reliving the same emotional experiences with every person who enters your life. The views and ideas you carry about yourself are called your self-concept, and it really is the basis of all manifestation. Everything you create in your life is commanded by how you see and understand yourself. And unfortunately, so many people do not have a self-concept that can help them create a life they would really enjoy. Most people don't even know that a thing like a self-concept exists. That is why they see the same patterns in their relations and life experiences that make them feel like they are the victims. And the most interesting part is that it never occurs to them that they might have a hand in what is happening to them. Anyways, that was enough of an introduction to self-concept and to familiarize you with the fact that nobody else but you is ruining your life. This will continue for the rest of your life until you don't learn to take charge and improve your self-concept. By the way, your self-concept affects every single area of your life, not just relationships. How much money do you make? How much do you achieve in your career? How good are you in social settings? All these things eventually boil down to your self-concept. So, let me give you a few powerful ways to fix your self-concept so that you can start manifesting the life you want and deserve. The first one is to forgive yourself for anything that you did in the past. If you made a mistake or a few, what's the big deal? Everyone makes them, and that's how we learn in life. But the majority of the people keep dwelling on their past mistakes and shaming themselves into emotions of guilt or anger. These emotions take a huge toll on your confidence and self-concept. Just because you made a few mistakes doesn't mean that you are not capable of doing great things in your life. So, let go of those regrets now. Release them from your system. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your eyes, and tell yourself, I forgive myself, I love myself unconditionally. Repeat this little statement a few times for a few days consecutively. Sometimes forgiving yourself is the hardest thing to do, and it takes a long time, but this little exercise is a good starting point to get the ball rolling. The next step is to stop reliving the trauma of the past. We all have met people who didn't value us, bosses who treated us horribly, and friends who went behind our backs. But all those things happened to you in your past. Why are you still letting them consume your precious emotional energy? Without getting rid of the emotions of the past, you cannot have a strong self-concept. So, start reprogramming your mind. Stop thinking about events of the past. They don't deserve your energy or your attention. A great way to reprogram your mind and get rid of the toxic emotions of the past is by maintaining a mental diet. This means you don't allow your mind to think about the past. You guard it like a strict parent until it doesn't learn to behave. Whenever negative thoughts or emotions of the past come up, say stop and disrupt the pattern. Then deliberately think of something positive you would like to create in your future. By this simple trick, you are freeing your energy from the shackles of the past and channeling it to your future. I know this is easier said than done, but just doing this for 3 days can take you miles ahead in terms of self-confidence. Also, start making time for yourself. You have to spend a few minutes alone just by your side every day. No phone, no people, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. This is called self-reflection, and its benefits will boggle your mind. If you self-reflect consistently, then for sure you are going to see major positive changes in your personality and sense of self-worth. Lastly, please take up some form of physical exercise. It is so important. When you become a couch potato, you put yourself and your mind at risk of feeling lost, low, and lonely. These feelings, when repeated every day, severely damage your self-concept. So start incorporating some form of physical activity in your daily life. When you are physically active, your brain naturally releases chemicals that are responsible for making you feel good and content with life. I read your comments, and you all have one thing in common. You all have a compromised self-concept to some degree, yet you are frantically looking for manifestation techniques that will fix everything. Nothing will fix your life unless you don't have a strong foundation, which is a powerful self-concept. So make sure you start focusing on it today. The next step in your successful manifestation journey is to keep watching my channel. Click now on the video on the screen to be inspired by another video.